All right, it is me, RC16. There is something very sensitive I want to talk about this evening, and this involve the whole Christian community. You understand? There was a time I went to a church. Sorry, I'm going to mention name of churches. Yes, I'm going to mention the names of the churches that are getting it right. And also, I'm going to mention the names of the churches who are not getting it right. And it happens that I am from one of those churches who are not getting it right. And they claim that that is what the Word of God is. And they claim that they are the best in teaching the Word of God, that they understood everything correctly the way it was from the beginning. But I tell you, they misunderstood the gospel. And they are misled. Until tomorrow, they are misleading people. But thank God I've come to know the truth through Winners Chapel. I attended church service one Sunday, and then the preacher was preaching. It was about this indecent dressing. But that preacher made me to understand that God himself didn't come for the righteous. God didn't come for the righteous. He actually came for the sinners. These are two things. And then this preacher went ahead preaching. He was preaching about indecent dressing and the way people are criticizing the church, Winners Church, Winners Church. The way people are criticizing that it's only prostitutes that attend the Winners Chapel, it's only Yahoo boys that attend Winners Chapel. But listen, that is not the truth. The pastor went ahead and said, even if you're putting on pants, please come to church. If you are putting on only singlet, please come to church. If you are putting on trousers, please come to church. Even when you don't have clothes to wear, come to church naked. Changes starts from hearing. It is only when you begin to hear the word of God, that is when you begin to have a change of heart. You cannot stay outside the church and know the right thing to do to become righteous. It's not possible. The pastor said, if you come to church half naked or even without clothes, listening to the word of God, seeing the people around you, and know that this your dressing doesn't really fit in, only you will advise yourself when you're coming next Sunday. When you sit and look around you and see that everybody dressed properly, it was only you that dressed half naked, then next Sunday you begin to advise yourself and tell yourself, I must dress properly. But if you don't come close, you will not hear the truth. Some churches, like the Catholic Church, they even paste it on the gates from the entrance of the church, at the gate, not the building itself. They paste it there. If you're wearing singlet, you're wearing trouser, you don't tie your hair, you can't enter the church. They mark it bad. So imagine someone who has been just converted into Christianity, and in her wardrobe, there is no church wear. So because of that, she won't go to church to hear the word of God. You see that Christians are, in a way, pushing people away not to hear the word of God. And you come and say that you are a Christian, that you are practicing Christianity. You are far away from God. You are one of those prophets that God is talking about and say, you cast away demons, you bind demons, but I don't know you, even though you did that by my name. But I don't know you.